And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Perfectly measured that. Entry, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's found a way through.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Vinicius Junior
receives it.
Vinicius Junior!
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... He's gone for goal! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Xabi Alonso. Guardiola. Alonso. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Endrick. That pass has been well intercepted. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here! Oh, nicely intercepted. Busquets. Chance here to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good alertness. That has been cut short. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely aimed pass. That's a simple one for the keeper.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Might be danger here. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Busquets gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caught offside that time. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break. Their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement. Well, played right into his path. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Jamal! It's it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A true... And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this crowd competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Lampard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to pass it through. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Haaland. Well, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality. And
Haaland! It's loose now, and he's been caught on it here. And again! Oh, Manchester United! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Could be danger here. And the shot! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Was there ever any doubt? Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's having a go. Now that's caused a worry or two.
Haaland usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah has a look inside the box. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And for a moment, time stood still. Nicely aimed pass. Plenty to aim at. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any up.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Kirkes. He has found the way through. Isak gets into a good position. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Pele. Shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's Pele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Still goalless. Kirkes has it in a wide position. Threads one in. Now it's Yamal. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rice. Dixon.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pinches it off him.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single...
And quick to recover this.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And he's gone looking for safety. It's Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. Yamal. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's on it. Can he get away? Ronaldinho. And this is Hazard. He's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try. And he's got it.
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona
Goes for a shot!
loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And here's Yamal. Takes a shot! He hits the net.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there was one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Shoots!
And that is wildly off target.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
It's Hazard. Great defending, strong and determined. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Mohamed Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Salah. Gravenberg. No way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Mohamed Salah. That's good running with the ball. Salah, good driving run. They're urging him to shoot. Hazard. It's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Pinks one through. Gravenberg spots it and intercepts. McAllister. Now it's Rice. He has a look up. Flashes it. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game.
And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out of play for a throw. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Pele. Now it's Hazard. Very much into the last knockings. He's picked his way through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And here's Yamal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Gabriel. And the number on the board is 3. Time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Yamal. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel...
There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldinho. He's in plenty of space here. That's a promising position. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Looking to go deep. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Pedri. Now it's Van Basten. Dixon.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Basten. And this is Messi. That's tidy. Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Vardiol. And it's Van Basten. It's Pedri. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Xavi Alonso. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pavard gets across to intercept that. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now, this could be a chance. And he's on his decent chance! Goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Chelsea. Ronaldinho! Harmlessly behind. Busquets. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cannavaro. Busquets. Van Basten. Kimmich cuts out the pass. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Ronaldinho. And here's Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. The message is clear, none shall pass. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now that's well seen too. Busquets. Now it's Pele. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Jamal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He whips in across. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Pavard calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Pele is having a shot! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona have the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
It's Vinicius Junior.
Big chance!
And that's a real chance missed.
Van Basten has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Messi goes short. Guardiol. Little pass back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ronaldinho's delivery.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, what has happened here? Pedri.
2 added minutes has been
And he
indicated.
shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal goes for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. For me, Peter, David Beckham was one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
Messi gathers from the goal kick. Hazard. Bebeto. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Hazard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. They're back on the ball again.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
No goals as yet. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until supporters...
Big chance! And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Shoots! Xavi Alonso. And here's Hazard. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Yamal. So much time and space here. Yamal!
Goal! Barcelona!
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And it's Ronaldinho. Pele knocks it into space. Well played. And he's there to belt it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And this is Ronaldinho. Messi. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Hazard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Xabi Alonso. Shot it goal! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Irwin can get it clear. And now they can string out a defence. It's ended up in no man's land. Sergio, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Hazard. Tries to play it through.
He's having a shot! It's in!
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pele takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, sweet feet. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. Well, he's done very well to take that back. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Gerrard. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Gerrard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
2 minutes has been
Well,
indicated.
he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found a way through. That is lovely. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Great vision.
Snyder. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a goal kick. The pass is intercepted. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into. And once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Has a look and place it forward. Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. That's very neat.
He's had a shot!
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, it's a great ball here.
Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
David Villa!
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. There's no flag.
And the shot! It's in! That's remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
He's having a shot! And he's following up!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He's onside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Bouten is there to clear. And this is Pele. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking to play him in. Kimmich.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been cut short.
It's Ronaldinho.
Can he get on the end of this?
Ronaldinho.
Threads one in. Adams gets good distance on it. That pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Berbatov! It's a goal! And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Serginho simply refused to be outdone there. Deftly away. Dixon. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is
Shot, surely! He's got a goal! Again, we are level.
what a contest!
I can watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Oh, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to...
A chance!
It's it! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little influence, and all of a sudden...
Oh, given away. Distributed tidily. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution.
Let's make sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Somewhat off target. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ball's played through. He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! It's out for a goal kick. Dixon. Yamal. That's that, the end. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Yamal. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot, surely!
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Costa Curta is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Decent hit from there. There could be trouble here. And this is Roberto Carlos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had it taken off him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive pace.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented, famously, of course.
And the shot!
Good, strong hand by the keeper. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ronaldinho. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter.
He's having a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Circle! Yes! Drawn!
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Looking for the run. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's a good-looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Balten clears. Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he can clear it away. Rafinha. Nice control. Rafinha! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Rafinha really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Rafinha. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, it's Telly! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Xavi Alonso. And this is Pele. Pele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
He's found a way through. Rafinha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Almost an hour gone. And Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Ronaldinho. That's a throw. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And this is Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Neymar. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Xavi Alonso. And this is Hazard. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But he's only too happy to take that back. The ball goes in. Cleared without hesitation.
Don't you just love the level of intensity?
He's gone for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Number 15.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field.
He thumps it clear.
22. Ronaldinho.
And it's killing.
Number 21.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No, he's not getting past him there. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Pass was just off target. Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Nicely intercepted. That's an imaginative pass.
2 valid minutes
Now
has
it's
been
Villa.
indicated.
David Villa is flagged offside. Kimmich. Well, that looks a decent ball. And a chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be
The
it!
goal scorer for Barcelona.
Truly superb. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant. Songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. That's a little off target. It's not gone well. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's managed to get free. Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Boca Juniors have it back and can go again. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. Spread neatly. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Now it's Yamal. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Threads one in. Yamal. He's had it nicked away. Caught offside that time. Now it's Pele. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Pele. There's the clearance. And it's Roberto Carlos. Hazard. Chance to deliver. And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Goes for goal! Wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! First blood drawn. Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be.
Ronaldinho! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Van Basten! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out for a throw. Ribéry. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Hazard. Now it's Pele. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Ribéry. Van Basten. Xavi Alonso. Throw-in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yamal on a strong run down the right. Pele! And that has fair fizzed. We hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Then neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that could set him on his way. It's Fulham! And checks out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Out of play for a throw. Roberto Carlos. He's had it taken off him. Van Basten. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner
taking place.
And a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's going to be disappointed with that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice sequence of passes, this. Barcelona finding their passes. And that's a throw-in. That'll be a throw. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Van Basten. He's found a way through, and he shoots! And that could have brought them level.
Adams was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And he's there to clear it. Busquets, over to the other side, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Stood up well to him there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two added minutes.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they're very right to be.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Rummenigge. Now it's Neymar. And he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. No, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's there to belt it away. It's going to be another throw. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Takes a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Number 14.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Yamal. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a good position. It's Ronaldinho! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Nice physical challenge. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Some good work on the right flank here. He's in plenty of space here. Rafinha picks it up out wide. That's good play. Can he latch on to this? And he's taking no chances there. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Gerrard! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance here to counter.
There will be
Has a
one
look and plays it forward. And he's in on goal. There's an... And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rijkaard. Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Drogba. Rijkaard. A player who needs no introduction. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Looking for the run. Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get it through? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows.
And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game. So the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. This looks promising.
Yamal!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's picked it up out wide. Crossed in. He gets it! And he hits the net. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Very much into the last knockings. He is through here. And he's on his way. He's come in hard. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Adams clears it away. Now it's Yamal. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this play... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Tries to pass it through. Let's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neymar. He's had a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Neymar brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pele. Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. And here's Neymar. Threads one in. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shevchenko. Hullet.
Hullet! Goal! Denmark!
And Denmark score first. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He is through here. And this is Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Adams gets it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's through here. And the keeper takes decisive action. The most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Serginho. Half an hour played now. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Has a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Roberto Carlos considers his options.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That has been cut short. Played out to the right. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Time.
Oh! There is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Conte. Xavi Alonso. Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho. Picks out it.
Pele! He hits the net. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all squared.
Jamal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Jamal!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. Ronaldinho. Well read. And the danger is averted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
And a chance! It's in! And surely now, the results beyond doubt.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Xabi Alonso. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Xabi Alonso. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Neymar. That is good strength. Howson. That has not gone well. Now it's Pele. Looking for options for movement.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Can he get it through? Oh, super find. It's going all the way through to the keeper. Ambitious ball here. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Roberto Carlos, passing nice and neat.
It's Neymar! Barcelona!
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Shevchenko. He's had it taken off him. And here's Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Xabi Alonso. Adams spots it and intercepts. This is Shevchenko. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. That has been cut short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a sharp hit of ball here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first half thoughts?
Security staff.
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Pass has been well intercepted. Valverde. Nicely intercepted. Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Shevchenko. He might be in here. Shevchenko! There's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Shevchenko. And he's found a way. Can he finish? It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's the clearance. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle. Pele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution.
Roberto Carlos is behind this one. And this an opportunity to pull level. And it's Xabi Alonso. Played out wide. And that's aimed into the middle.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception. And he thumps it clear. Well read, nice interception. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's hoisted clear.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, sustain some pressure.
4 extra minutes added on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Makaleli. And that is that. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. And that is a little undercut. Threads one in. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Yamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get it through? That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yamal.
Such good technique.
Yamal. That is Yamal! Another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And this is... And Messi! Oh, it's there! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Tries to get it clear. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Hazard. Bale. Bale! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's straight offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos goes back to front. Ronaldinho. 5 minutes till the break. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. Adams does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer with the clearance. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave.
And the finish! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Bale. Some resolute defending there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately Van Basten gets... Can he finish? Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Madrid. Oh, he's been caught on, tries a shot! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Threads one in. He's beaten the... Can he finish?
Oh, the ball.
In for the pieces! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Irwin is there, and he can pick it up. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos is wide. Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he cuts out the supply. He's going to be disappointed with that. Promising position. Hugo.
Oh, smashing header! And again!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Pete.
And the keeper's given it away. Kubo.
Decent chance!
Oh, hang on.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. He's shifting through the gears here.
Yamal! Goal! Barcelona!
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Deftly away. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Modric. And this is Pele! Adams with the clearance. There's a sharp bit of ball here. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but
He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal receives it.
And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Referee's given a throw. Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Elects to cross.
Oh, what a climb! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's a key interception. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
We'd like to inform you now that
Barcelona
the latest travel
absolutely
information is currently
dominated
being
that
displayed
half,
on the
Peter,
screen.
and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory. They're 3 goals scored without reply. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nicely aimed pass. Modric unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Yamal!
And that is high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Costa Curta. Passes short and sharp. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's found a way. It's Pele!
It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Pinches it off him. No way through there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's picked his way through. And this is Pele.
And a chance! And yes, it's there!
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Tim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Iniesta. That's Owen. Knocks it into space. Face to face.
Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And the shot! He has done it! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now there's a fine ball.
And Owen! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, super find. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Hazard.
Oh, great feat, though.
Hazard. He is through here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's quick to get it clear again. Looking for options for movement. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's fallen loose again. So it is still 0-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. He's on it. Can he get away? Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso with the foul.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's worked it through. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Trossing. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Roberto Carlos. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos, he gets big! And they've got rid. Xavi Alonso. And here's Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Saints to shoot! Oh, that was... And it's half-time here. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end. And I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum.
And the finish! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through.
Mbappe!
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Adams. Now that looks a decent ball. Yeah, that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal knocks it into space. Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence, and the shot's on him.
And a chance!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Well, no joy this time.
Your impression so far, Jim? Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Pele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pele is onto this.
There's the shot!
Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Gets his head on it! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grasp.
Tries a shot!
Tries to play it,
He's having a shot!
and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Yamal.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a...